Hello and welcome to my newest video in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today we'll be making a short VFR flight from Brazda Airport in Skopje, Macedonia to Ohrid International Airport under VFR flight rules without any previous flight one, as I mentioned. And then from Ohrid to Bitola Logovardi Sport airfield, and afterwards we fly straight to Skopje International Airport. Once we meet some passengers there to hop on connecting flights, we will finish the shuttle flight actually in the same place where we started, so basically at Brazda airfield in Skopje, Macedonia. So let's get to it. It's real weather, and the weather is not that good, so hopefully we will be able to fly to Ohrid under visual flight rules. So since okay, we are ready for takeoff here. Beautiful day, a little bit cloudy here in Macedonia, North Macedonia, for those of you who are really concerned. So not to go into details, and yeah, we are ready for takeoff. Let's disengage the parking brake. Use the parking brake on this plane. Okay, parking brake off. And we are rolling. Bit of crosswind component here, nothing too scary. Yeah, beautiful aircraft. It's the most versatile aircraft in Flight Simulator, in the basic version, for sure. So we have just took off from Sport Airfield, our home base for gliding in real life. Really a great place. So if you happen to visit Macedonia, please do come and visit us if you happen to be in Macedonia. I can assure you that you will have a great time here. Friendly people, nice atmosphere, and okay, so we are heading straight to Ohrid. On our way we will be able to see the biggest mountain range in Macedonia. It's called Solunska Glava, Jablanica mountain range, if I am not mistaken, yeah, and the peak is Solunska Glava. So on our 10 o'clock is the capital of Macedonia, Skopje. So this is ultra settings, as you can see. Looks quite like the real thing, it's just that the vegetation, maybe there is a bit more vegetation than in real life. Hopefully it will become like that in real life. So yeah, really a great view of Skopje. On our left side, this is the neighborhood of Karpos, where I live actually, near the river. So in a building near the river, and it's one of the best municipalities in Skopje, I must tell you that. So right to our left here, and further there where you can see some more high-rise buildings in the center of the city, and furthermore it's the municipality of Aerodrome. Pretty popular, but not really my cup of tea. Yeah, the biggest issue in Skopje is like because it's in surrounded by mountains, it's the air quality issue. So air quality is definitely issue number one. And of course now we are passing the maybe the biggest asset of for living a healthy life in Skopje, and this Vodna mountain on our left side, and unfortunately the Millennium Cross is missing. It's not modeled in this version of Flight Simulator, so but you can see the peak here, and if we fly more closely you can even notice the outlines of the Millennium Cross, but hopefully if there is a 3D model in Google Earth we can very easily add this very important landmark, probably the most important landmark of Skopje, the Millennium Cross. And Vodna mountain really say natural beauty in Skopje. Mountain of that size, that near to the city, gives great opportunities for mountain biking and hiking and whatnot, to have some clean air, especially during the winter months, and get fit. Okay, now we passed Vodna mountain and now we are flying towards the Banica mountain range. On our right side we will be able to see the actually below us. I will just make a short distance without too much deviation from the white one. Yeah, actually on our, so maybe 2 o'clock it's the Kozjak artificial lake. So actually to our right is the Kozjak artificial lake, behind that ridge line. Yeah, we are anyway a bit left from our optimal flight plan, so I will. And of course, I forgot to mention, right now at our 3 o'clock it's the Matka Canyon, also a very important landmark of Skopje, and something. Matka Canyon and Matka Artificial Lake and hydroelectrical power plant. So and as I said, straight we can see the Kozjak artificial lake, which is probably the biggest artificial lake. Also has the biggest hydroelectrical power plant in Macedonia, and provides electricity for the capital. What is the warning? Maybe flaps? Yeah, flaps. Okay, let's go straight to Ohrid now. I'm not sure, do we have a pitch control? Okay, no pitch control, so that is automatic. Okay. So too much. So to our left side is the Banica mountain range with the peak of Solonska Glava. It's not the highest peak in Macedonia, but it's, as I said, it's the biggest mountain range. So this is something you want to avoid overflying if you are flying in general aviation airplanes without de-icing and stuff like that, or overflying it with a glider, since there are not much opportunities for emergency landing, as you can see, and you have to overfly it at a significant height. So if the weather is inclement and there are icing conditions, yeah, accidents it happen over this mountain range. So but of course the TBM is a really serious plane, and we have de-icing and not IFR equipment, and so it's not a problem to overfly it, just to mention the dangers of general aviation. Okay, and as I said, to our right side now we are overflying the Kozjak artificial lake, and what a view! on our 3 o'clock Kozjak artificial lake with the power plant. We'll just make a quick detour here over the Kozjak lake and maybe go to external view, yeah. Skopje in the background. Okay, not too over. Let's zoom a bit. And now we are proceeding south, actually on our 5-1. Far right to our side you can see the Popova Shapka mountain and the Polog valley and the Popova Shapka mountain. And of course let's continue to Ohrid. Кој таа? Што да правам, бе? Какви уши работи? Па кај ќе одиш? Зашто? Okay, now this is my first experience with live weather here in Flight Simulator, and I can tell you it really looks great. So the weather is really phenomenal here, and hopefully they will continue to improve Flight Simulator, the terrain and the weather as well. As we are expecting some modeling of vertical air mass movement. So and I hope the biggest reason I bought Flight Simulator was to fly gliders, so I hope that we will have that opportunity soon, you know, to fly gliders in with this kind of graphics. It will be a real pity if gliders are not supported. So if someone from Microsoft is listening, is watching this video, so please add gliders and thermals to Microsoft Flight Simulator as soon as possible. So it would be a great addition, because with this terrain mesh and weather, it's multi-layered clouds, it will be really great for flying gliders. Okay, let's climb above the weather now, and as I said, to our right side it's Polog Valley, and further further away from the Polog Valley it's the Popova Shapka mountain. Okay, we are experiencing some icing. I am not sure if I have the icing on auto or whatnot, but let's I think Pitot ice, airframe de-ice, yeah, obviously not. Let's turn on de-ice and reduce altitude, since this seems to be what just happened. Probe de-ice and what not. Probe de-ice, airframe de-ice, shoot. Okay, the ice is on, but I'm not sure that it will work since we already ice. So I only solution for this and only remedy is to reduce altitude, yeah, and reduce altitude past. So and as we can see, we are already coming out of the Jablanica mountain range. We are flying towards the city of Makedonsky Brod, if I'm not mistaken. In front of us on our 11 o'clock, yeah, that should be Makedonsky Brod. Okay, we are out of icing conditions, but now since the icing is on, I can continue climbing. Yeah, with the altitude it's 15,000. Yeah, why not go higher? And to our right it's Mavrovo Lake. further to our right, like Mavrova Lake. One of the most, not the biggest, but one of the most beautiful artificial lakes in Macedonia. Okay, we do still have some ice on the airframe, so probe seems to be okay now. And well, this fuel imbalance. Why is the fuel on auto? Left. Come on, should be on auto. Okay, let's put it on right, and maybe yeah, seems to be heavier on the right side. It should be on auto. Definitely the right side. It's heavy. It's more heavy. Where is this fuel auto? Well, fuel pump is an auto. So what everything is an auto. So that's weird. Maybe something happened. Okay, warning is now gone for fuel imbalance. So probably the selector switch does not matter, or maybe it was just the icing on the wing. So is there icing? Yeah, there is icing on the other wing as well. So as I said, Mavro Lake, one of the most beautiful artificial lake in Macedonia, and to our left below us, the city of Makedonski Brod. Furthermore, on our left we can see the Pelagonia plain, and on the top of the mountain, but we cannot really see it. It's crucial, so we can already start to plan our descent here. As you can see in front of us is Ohrid Lake. So a lot of mountainous area on our way to Ohrid. As you can see, I am not sure what the name of all these names of all these mountains, but definitely it's Makedonski Brod below our left wing. So let's proceed on course. And start reducing altitude, and let me see if the ATC works somehow. ATC, okay. How does this function? Maybe like this. Ohrid, okay. Here in Ohrid Tower. Let's pick up some passengers in Ohrid.
Ohrid Tower, Docker Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha 2 3 miles northeast to land.
Docker Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Ohrid Tower. Fly straight in runway 19er. Altimeter tree 0.01 wind 249er at 5.
Flight straight in, runway 19er, okay. I don't know
straight
this.
in runway 19er Docker Golf Sierra Alpha.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear, landing gear, landing gear, landing gear.
Okay, and we do hear some, you know, like some
landing gear, landing gear.
some thunderstorms around us. Okay. To our left side is the area of Demir Hisar, if I am not mistaken. A very remote area. Not really familiar with this area of the country. And to our right it's there should be the town of Kichava somewhere. To our right. I don't really see it. Maybe we should go a bit lower, yeah. Mountains, yeah, doesn't matter. So I think Yeah, Kichawa is up on the yeah, it's front of us, so it's at our 12 o'clock is the town of Kichawa. Yeah, that's for sure. So, but we are making a straight-in approach to Ohrid runway 19, and as you can see, I already have the runway inside. It's on our 11:30. Yeah, 12 o'clock. So we're just following the main highway. It's not a highway yet. They are constructing the highway. It's the main regional route of it. You can see like the road going through the mountains and going straight to the Ohrid airport. So really with aircraft, it's really a fast hop, and this might just be a profitable route, during the summer, like this kind of shuttle flight. So I'm just flying it just for the fun now, without any flight plans in case the weather gets VFR, and yeah, you're still VFR, but you can hear the thunderstorms around us. Not that much of a problem, but maybe I should get some clearance to land or something like that, whatever. Yeah, radio communication has always been my big point. Okay, we are approaching the town of Kichawa. Should be below us? I think so, or maybe we passed the town of Kichawa. Let's see. We are now in the municipality of Depart. Yeah, we already passed the town of Kichawa. It's already behind us. Okay, let's proceed to our final approach. So we are over the Barca now, and we need to lose some height and prepare for. This seems to be quite some big village in the municipality of Barca. I'm not sure of the name of this village, but yeah, we'll find it on the map afterwards. Okay, we are lined up on runway 19. Let's see what the ATC has to say about it. Yeah, okay. We have announced our landing, so there's probably no other traffic at this time. So the aerodynamics of the Socata are really good, so I really cannot get rid of the airspeed, but once we get into thicker air, probably it will. Yeah, we are already getting the landing clearance, but I just cannot drop my airspeed fast enough. But yes, I said once we get to thicker air, probably it will drop itself. We should go into reverse. No. What is this guy? Okay, acknowledge landing
Clear to
clear.
land runway 19er Docker Golf Sierra Alpha.
I will go into a bit of a side loop here. Trying to find the plane and communicate at the same. No, we are coming in too fast, so maybe we are going into a side loop. It will definitely help. Hopefully I will not overstress the aircraft. Yeah, why not? Okay, so as I said, yeah, we are really too fast, but anyway, let's see. Full flaps. This will be a missed approach, but anyway, not that bad. So very efficient plane, definitely. I was side sleeping in the wrong side of the wind.
Charlie Golf Sierra
Anyway,
Alpha
so not that
runway
bad
18.
actually, and yeah, let's pick up the passengers from Ohrid International, who will be flying to Skopje International, and by on the way witnessing the beauties of our beautiful country, of our wonderful country, so they will have the opportunity to
Charlie Golf Sierra Alpha contact
uh,
on 119
have a
decimal 2.
great view of both Ohrid, Galičica, Prespa Lake and Pelister Mountain. Okay, so there are some guys here. Let's pretend that we are picking up some like foreign tourists here and like pick them up and then
Charlie
take off,
Golf Sierra Alpha, please acknowledge.
and go straight for Bito, since we will be picking up some passengers from there as well. Maybe, yeah, the Cessna Caravan is much better suited for this kind of mission, but anyway,
Charlie Golf
this is
Sierra
just for the
Alpha,
test,
acknowledge
and
last transmission.
the Kata is the faster plane, so. Okay, let's pick up this
Charlie Golf
foreign
Sierra
tourists.
Alpha, acknowledge last transmission.
Let's pretend they're just you know, like boarding the plane or whatever, and while they're boarding the plane we can enjoy the view of the terminal at Ohrid Airport. Yeah, and Ohrid Airport itself, a really nice small airport.
Charlie Golf
I have
Sierra
never
Alpha,
flown
ATC
from
services
Ohrid
terminated.
or you know, like been there, but like externally it seems like a really nice airport. So, okay, they are in, and let's ask the ATC for taxi to the. Okay, depart south. Okay.
Ohrid ground Doppler Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Air Alpha
Probably
Sierra
much
X-ray
better
Golf
on maybe.
Sierra Alpha taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using
Okay.
taxiway. Contact tower on 119er decimal 2 when ready.
Cool. Thank you. Really, he's all playing on the ground as well. Okay, let's follow its instructions
Air Golf
and
Sierra Alpha
taxi
please
to.
acknowledge.
Come on, guy. I acknowledge. Okay. I didn't. Okay.
Taxiing hold short runway 19er via taxiway Doppler Golf Sierra Alpha.
So we have to get out on the runway for sure before taxiing to this runway 19. Yeah, that's the only way to do it. So let's go and taxi to. There's some side wind, obvious. Let's focus on the taxiing, and afterwards we can prepare for take. There is like a small extension of the runway, like a widening of the runway here, in order to be able to turn with larger planes. Usually like single ASL airliners are the largest which are in here, but maybe the runway itself is quite long, so it can probably support like heavier aircraft as well, but I'm not sure about the terminal. Yeah, why not? Okay. West takeoff clearance from Ohrid
Ohrid Tower,
Tower.
Docker Alpha, Sierra X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha at runway 19 are ready for takeoff, departure to the south.
Takeoff. The ice should be
Docker
gone, yeah.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha cleared for takeoff, runway 19er, south departure approved.
Cool. Okay, we are rolling once more and going to Pitoa.
Docker Golf,
So
Sierra
this-
Alpha, did you copy?
Oh, come on, copy, whatever. Shit, why do I need to copy everything?
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 are
Yeah,
Docker
well, I
Golf,
already
Sierra
took off.
Alpha.
Oh. And
Docker Golf, Sierra Alpha, continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
okay, and now we are going straight to Ohrid city, and then we will go fly like. Okay, I should have found the south departure, not left here.
Docker Golf, Sierra Alpha, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay,
Ohrid Tower, Docker Alpha, Sierra X-ray Golf, Sierra Alpha, frequency
on our right
change.
is the city of Struga. It's the second largest city on the Ohrid Lake in Macedonia. And on our left, a bit further away, we can see the city of Ohrid. So I have just recently uploaded a video of a sightseeing of this whole area of the Ohrid coastline and the city of Ohrid. So if you are interested in exploring these beauties in more detail, you can check out my video on my channel, and please don't forget to subscribe to it, since more interesting videos will follow with Flight Simulator 2020, and really this wonderful game really does deserve the time and the effort to make some videos. Okay, and as I said in my previous video, but the voice is very big and I will repeat myself, so we are now nearing the city of Ohrid. Immediately on our 11 o'clock is the so-called Scout Boys Camp. Popular place for people who want to windsurf. Has a great beach. I'm not sure if there are trailers anymore. I did used to visit this camp when I was a child. Like one of my relatives was the manager of the camp, and so he did put his trainer to our use, like during the summer months. I do have some great memories, and my current flight instructor, fighter flight instructor, is a regular in this camp. So at one time there was an issue with water pollution from the nearby river of Tesnica, I think. But the last thing I heard is that this issue has been solved, and it's really a great place. Okay, so this is the after the complete so-called tourist settlement of Dalyan, and now we are over the old city of Ohrid, one of the most popular landmarks in Macedonia, and we are just overflying the. Okay, let's go a bit further down, since we are starting to enter the clouds, and below us is the Samuel fortress. Samuel was the Tsar of Macedonia in the 9th century after Christ, and afterwards is the archaeological finding of the so-called Osnica locality, and you see this red thing, so that's the Osnica, I think it's called medieval church, where the saints of Saint Clement and Naum used to spread the literacy with Cyrillic alphabet. So they used to spread literacy, and they had their first university in Europe, probably, I think. So that's for the fortress of St. Samuel and Ohrid, and these bigger structures are like dormitories for priests of the Macedonian Orthodox Church.
Landing gear.
And unfortunately, the biggest landmark it's missing here is the Saint Caneo Church on the peak here in the lake, in the peninsula, in the lake. It's probably the most recognizable landmark in Ohrid and in the whole of Macedonia for that matter. But unfortunately, it's not generated. So hopefully, if there is 3D model in Google Play, let's say it's a good let's say project, small project, one afternoon project for some
Landing gear.
people who want to do that.
Landing
But I don't think that there is a 3D model. Okay, let's not try and overstress this plane and get killed.
Landing gear.
Okay, and now we are over the old city of Ohrid. So this was not good for the tourists, but with the port of Ohrid, it has a big dock and the possibility to with some medium ships, and the old city, the settlement of Caneo, once for the Samuel fortress, and as you can see, this whole area is the old city with the port and the main square. I will go into a left-hand turn now to take a look at the main square. Aggressive landing. Hopefully the tourists like this. And the GIS, I really enjoy the GIS when I'm flying wider. So, and yeah, this is the main square and the Ohrid Old Bazaar, and you can see this main street called Turistička, like going. You know, so there's the main street in the center of Ohrid called Turistička. Yeah, and the Old Bazaar is near to this, and shit. And we did overstress the plane, but okay, let's continue from Ohrid Airport from in order not to lose the I will make this another video.